guys, what's up? It's Juno, and today we're going to be playing NHL 20, as in we're going to be doing randomly generated character career sim. Uh, all these numbers, I only did like the basic overall, like what it had to be. Everything else is up to me, but basically each character starts out with their own overall. Uh, again, randomly generated numbers and randomly generated names. But, should be a fun time. I'll be narrating throughout this whole thing, so prepare for that. It's not going to be good, but this is only year one, as in, it'll show basically how they went through the regular season. It'll show their overalls at the end of regular season. Then it will go through the playoffs and show their overalls at the end of the playoffs and re-sign, all that kind of stuff. Now, each time, it's only going to be 1 year long for each sim, and I'm planning to do this for however long the game actually goes. If anything, I'll do 18 episodes of this, because why not? But, yeah, if you guys do enjoy it, smash a like. Alright, to start this off, we're going to be playing, obviously, as the Calgary Flames, just because it's the team I put all the custom players on. You see we have our custom players already lined up. You can see their overalls. We do have some original players in there too from the actual game, but the majority of them are custom with randomly generated names. So this should be very interesting. We also have the whole AHL side as well, with a couple of custom players in there as well that got moved down. But regardless, we're going to be sitting through the whole year, and I'm going to be talking a bit about it, and about a bit about the idea like I do in my streams. So basically, the whole point behind this is to see how far and how high their overalls get by the end of the year. You know? Just why not? But with that, let's get right into it. So Calgary did win the first game, which is very good for them. They also won the second, but they also, yeah, I'm pretty sure they actually started losing a bit after the Sharks or whatever. I'm pretty sure I thought they either lost to Philly. Yeah, they lost to Philly, and then they just lost for a tiny little bit. I couldn't turn off notifications because I'm on the PlayStation, but I think at the end, the team did really well overall. Overall. I think I'll speed through a little bit and just show you the end result. Alright, ready? 3, 2, 1, let's go. While we're moving at supersonic speed, I just want to make sure that everyone knows that this idea is going to take a little bit of time, so I'm going to try to post out at least one episode every 2 or 3 days. So it's going to be like an episodic thing where it's me, solo, doing this because that's one of the things I wanted to do for a while, but I never really tried, but this is one of the things I wanted to do. So we're just going to be doing this for a little bit, and we should be coming up to the end. You can probably see all of the wins and losses already, but we're just flashing through them. We should be coming up to the normal part again right about now. Alright, back to normal. So with this, there's not much changed. Besides, Calgary now has 44 wins, 16 losses, 3 OTLs, and it's constantly changing. I think we go on to face in the Stanley Cup here soon, but I will zoom ahead to that, or at least to the end of the year roster. Actually, I won't do that because I already see the end of the year in sight, but I'm pretty sure that we finished in the top of our little grouping. I'm pretty sure we finished at the top of that, or one other team beat us out by like a 1 or 2 points, one of the two. But with Calgary, it became my custom, Calgary team, but basically what's been happening is they've been winning a lot of games. They haven't lost too many, but they are still they're still pretty average in comparison, because I'm pretty sure the top teams on the other side do have in and around the same amount as them as for victories by this point. So it was fairly even. There were some interesting trades that happened that you might have seen. I don't know if you saw any of them, but I'll be going through all the trades that have happened on year 5. So you won't see any of the trades that have happened until year 5. So sorry about that, but that's just how I'm going to do it. So at this point now I'm going to show you the normal lines that we got. So we have a pretty good first line. Decent overalls, better than when they started. For example, 89 and 88, so 1 point better for each of them. Not as strong of a second line, surprisingly, just about the same as average, but we do have some improvements that have come out, and we do have a couple worsening cases going out, but it's been a very interesting grouping. I will be moving this guy up because he has a higher overall. I like to keep all the highest overall people near the top of my team. For goalies, it's basically just the same. Starting lineups for the AHL now, I'm pretty sure. Yes, so the AHL, it's just been the same sort of stuff going through and through. Not much has changed. Defense-wise, same idea there. And goalies, our custom goalie there, still 79 overall. So, still pretty good. He played only 19 games, but still pretty good if you ask me. Now then, let's get on to the actual Stanley Cup playoff series. We're also going to be speeding this up a little bit as well, but yeah, should be interesting for you guys. Now then, with this sped up, you guys should be able to see how we did. So I think we almost clean swept. No, yeah, we did clean sweep. Um, we clean sweep the Anaheim. Well, we clean sweep Minnesota, and we almost clean sweeped Anaheim. Uh, we did pretty good against Winnipeg, and I think we did very good against the Flyers. And I'm pretty sure we did win the Stanley. Yeah, we won the Stanley Cup. We almost clean swept the Flyers too. So we won the Stanley Cup, which is a good thing. So now I'm gonna skip everything else and move to the post sim everything. The top retired players this year are Martin Hossa. For that, I will be going through the top 5, but just showing them. So those are your top 5 right there. But I'll be doing that after every year as well. Then we get into the draft and all that, and I will skip the draft and all that kind of stuff, and we will see you in the next one. This is now the next one, by the way. So right now our current overalls for our team have definitely increased, I would say. You can probably tell them by now. But we do have 90 overall, 91, and 90 for the starting line. We do have some interesting changes, I will say, that are going to be shown, as I'm going to be changing the lines around a little bit. We do have someone who dropped down from 83 to an 80 on the AHL team, so that's not a good sign for that individual, and that is one of our custom players. I'm just checking through to make sure that, because I thought we got accidentally traded away a couple of our custom players here, so you will see me find out that in a second after I change around the lines a bit, but I'll speed through this. While we're speeding through this, is a very short speed through, but one of the things that I did notice is that some of the players did go up a lot in overall. So I went to the scratch section of the NHL team here in a second, which showed that the players that I thought I had accidentally traded away got scratched, but our goalie is now an 84 overall, which is very good if you ask me. So if we go to scratched on the NHL, that's where the missing player went. So I went and changed them out because we did need a left wing, funnily enough, but I went through and looked at the defense overalls, and we had a new person join the NHL. So that was a very interesting thing. So we should have some decent teams starting up for next year. I'm going to obviously cut it for the second year, but basically what I'm going to be doing is filming each year as it happens, each year, each standing, each overall at the end of it, etc., etc., etc. Obviously, trades are going to be made throughout the whole thing for younger people, because I do want younger players on the team, as they are going to be able to have the most chance to grow overall compared to the older ones. But we do have a very solid lineup now on the Calgary Flames. Now, obviously, we got to sim all the way through, but we have a very, very set lineup. Me just messing around with the lineups here, obviously, but we do have actually very good setup, as we do have very decent overalls, as in I think most of our overalls are like low 80s to high 90s. Like, they're all in that area, which is very good. So, except for the AHL, they are a little bit lower than that. The AHL, I think our lowest is just dog crap. Like it's scraping the bottom of the barrel kind of stuff. But we do have two good goalies. We do have two good goalies, so that's always a good sign. Yeah, so we should be fine. And by fine, I mean I hope to dear fuck we're fine. Because if we're not fine, then we're gonna be screwed over. But I don't think we're gonna be screwed over. But I did swap. Uh, Actually, no, I didn't. Never mind. Ignore me. I want to swap the two goalies. But yeah, we're gonna. I'm gonna basically call the video here in a minute. But if you guys did enjoy the video, make sure to smash like and subscribe. This is gonna be continuing for another 18 or so episodes, depending on everything else. But if you guys did enjoy it, please smash like and subscribe. All right, I will catch you in the next one.